Stephanie Ripchick, and today here at Holly Fork Farm, one of our big focuses is educational and what can the children take back to the classroom while coming to the classroom that doesn't have four walls. Today we're going to do a pumpkin life cycle lesson. With that, we become investigators. We pass out pieces of pumpkin that is cut up. We look at the inside. We use our senses. We discuss all kinds of things that go into planting pumpkins, harvesting pumpkins, and what the season entails. We tailor our lessons to the age of the children that come to our farm so that it's not over the head of a preschooler, but perhaps we bring our lesson up towards more scientific skills of a fifth grader. So we like to offer something to a wide range of ages.
Hello, my name is Hannah. I'm Stephanie's daughter. Stephanie and my dad Michael own the farm, and I'm homeschooled. I'm in 12th grade this year, and a big part of what we do on our farm here is educating the public about our crops, how they're raised, grown, all that good stuff, but also about our farm animals. So for our children that come out to the farm and adults as well, we offer an animal adaptations lesson, and that includes all of our animals up here. So we have our pig Tater here, we have potbelly pigs here on the farm, we have 5 of them. We have over 60 chickens, we have rabbits, ducks, things like that. So for the smaller kids, we offer this one up here where we talk about our pigs, our chickens, how they live, things like that. And then for our older kids, such as like 5th grade, 6th and 7th grade, we actually go down to our barn where our bigger animals are, like our horses, sheep, donkeys, things like that. And we talk about how they live, and that's more of like a hands-on lesson. They actually get to groom them. A lot of times we'll even do like some dirty work. We'll clean stalls, clean a water trough, kind of showcase that not all of having farm animals is fun. It's also hard work as well. All right, welcome farm friends. So starting down here today, we're gonna start with our 2 baby pigs, Margot and Mabel. We got these pigs in September. They're miniature, so they're not going to get very big. As you can see, they're little guys, and they're only supposed to get a little bit bigger, which we're excited about because of a lot of our pigs are like really big. So it's fun to kind of have something that's more of a smaller size. They are very sweet. A lot of the times it's fun when we have summer field trips and our summer camps because we'll put water in here and the pigs will roll around in the mud. An interesting fact about pigs is they are unable to sweat. So that is how they cool off. A lot of people think they just play in the mud for fun, but really and truly they cannot sweat like we can. So they have to cool off in the mud and the dirt so that they are able to get cooler on those hot, hot summer days. Another thing we offer for our pigs here on the farm is the swimming pool, which you can honestly find at your local dollar store, and it brings them a lot of enjoyment. Here on the farm, we specialize in taking great care of our animals, so we always try to clean their water at least once a day, sometimes twice a day in the summer, and make sure they have high quality food and vet care and all of that good stuff. All right, so here we are down by our ducklings. We have our 3 little ducklings right here. It's always fun when we have baby animals during our spring or fall season, or sometimes both. A lot of times we try and have some chicks or some little ducks or something, just because that's always something fun, especially something kind of exciting with the kids. Who doesn't love a baby animal? So this year we had ducklings here on the farm. We actually bought a duck, Donald. He is over here. He's really sweet and he's handicapped. He walks like pigeon-toed. So the Tractor Supply actually gave him to the gentleman that we got him from because they didn't think they would be able to sell him. And he's very sweet, but he doesn't really get along with our other ducks. So we got the ducklings for him to have some friends. As most people know, it's very important when you have a bird or really any animal that's a herding animal or a flocking animal like a bird, for them to have friends. So we bought these ducks to pair in with Donald, and we're excited about that. So here is our biggest chicken coop we have here on the farm. It's one of 2. There's about 15 different varieties of chickens in here. We pride ourselves in having free-range chickens, so that means we actually open the gate and the chickens get to come out and run around the farm. It's great for them. It's really good for their mindset and so forth to not be locked up the whole time. But it's also good because they get to come out and take care of all our bugs and mosquitoes and things like that. As you can see, they're in here hanging out. One over there is taking a dust bath. That's something chickens do. It always is kind of something that blows people away because how do you get clean in the dirt? But that is how they take a bath. So they fluff their feathers around after they dig a big hole, and that's kind of a funny thing they do. Another thing they do is they dig a lot with their feet. If you ever been admiring a chicken, you'll notice they like to peck around the ground a lot, digging for worms and bugs and things like that. The beak is the most important tool the chickens have. It's very important to them. It's how they drink water and eat, of course, but they also dig around in the dirt, they clean themselves, things like that. We actually have had a chicken before. We called him Beaky, and his beak was like crossed, and he still made it, which was pretty incredible. But he definitely had a little bit of a harder time eating and drinking, but it's very important for you to keep a close eye on your chickens. As you can see, they have the little comb on the top of their head. That's the red thing, and that's how you're able to tell if they are sick or not. So if it's turning white, it means they're probably getting sick. A lot of times with chickens, sadly, once they get sick, it's kind of hard to bring them back. But that is also another important thing with your chicken to look at, because you can tell a lot by it. We get about 6 dozen eggs a day here on our farm. Each chicken lays about 1 egg each day. A lot of times we go over with our educational lessons with the kids. Everyone thinks brown eggs are the only type of egg, but there are different colors. Some of them lay white eggs, some of them even lay blue eggs, which is a really big hit with the kids because that's kind of something cool and different. So this is one of our bunnies. He is an American chinchilla rabbit. He is purebred. He is really sweet. One of probably our most exciting thing we offer for our animal tours for the little kids or even the older kids is they get to pet the bunny, which is really cool. They really like that. It's always kind of an exciting thing, and it gives us a chance to also bring the bunny out and talk about them more. As you all know, bunnies hop, they don't walk. A lot of kids don't even know that, which is kind of crazy. But again, as I was saying earlier, it's very important for us to educate the public. Sadly, a lot of people are very removed from the farm. So we take a lot of pride in educating them about our farm animals and just kind of how our farm works and things like that. So we always go over the basics. You know, the bunnies eat carrots and they lettuce and all that good stuff. But another thing bunnies like to do is dig major tunnels into the ground. That's also how they keep cool, similar to the pigs in the summertime. And it's also how they stay safe from predators when they live out in the wild. So the bunnies are kind of an exciting thing we have here on the farm. Even though they're little, they bring us a lot of joy and the kids that they get to see, and the kids get to pet them. And so it brings the kids a lot of joy too, which is always exciting. So another thing we offer here on our farm is birthday parties. Those are always a hit in the spring and in the fall time. We offer several different packages. You kind of build up as far as what you want to do. Our standard includes a hayride. You can go see our animals. You can play in our tire fun area and in our game and corn area. But there are fun add-ons as well. You can buy a $1 bag of feed to toss to our chickens. That's always a big hit. The chickens always love that as much as the kids do. You can participate in our inflatable activities. You could take our little ride on our barrel train car ride. And in the fall, each birthday party gets a pumpkin. And then in the springtime, it's popular for the birthday party mom or dad or guardian to choose the strawberry picking option. So that's where each kid will go home with a pint of strawberries, which is always something kind of exciting. Another thing we offer is not just birthday parties, we also offer corporate events. So this past fall, we had several real estate companies prepay for families to come out and enjoy our activities and our food, and they even got a pumpkin, so that was kind of cool. And then team building events as well with your business or corporate or something like that. We have our pumpkin launcher. That's always a fun thing for men to do. It gets competitive, but it's just a lot of fun. Or even if you just come out and take a hayride or have lunch together, or even just come out and relax. A lot of people have stressful jobs, so a lot of times we'll have a corporate company or business just come out and just have a day where they just relax and enjoy time with each other, which is always important. All right, my friends, so we're in November right now. This is kind of the wrapping up of the season. The only thing we have left is our field trip services. We have field trips to November 16th, which is actually the longest we've ever had them, so that's exciting. But we had lots this year, and my mom is always one that wants to accommodate everyone, which I am always for as well. When they want to come, we like to let them come. So our next season we'll be working on things, getting ready for over the winter will be our spring season, which is strawberry picking. And so strawberry picking is always a hit for us. We have over 16,000 strawberry plants. Our main thing we focus on here is you pick. So you bring your family out, pick some strawberries. The typical family gets about a gallon of strawberries. That's probably our most popular amount people leave with. But then of course we have our canners that like to come and get 6 gallons. So there's no limit or anything like that on strawberries. You can get as many as you'd like. They're usually very easy to pick in our prime season, which usually is about mid-May. Usually you can pick a bucket in about 5 minutes, which is pretty cool. A lot of people have never picked strawberries before, so it's kind of a fun thing that we're excited to be a part of when they haven't. Or a lot of people, it's their tradition to come out each year. Mother's Day is probably our biggest weekend of the year in the spring. It's a very common tradition for a family to come out and pick strawberries with mom and grandma, kind of a fun thing to do. So yeah, we're excited about our strawberry season. So we have strawberry picking for folks to come out and enjoy with their families, and then for our educational services with our field trips, we offer a plant lesson, which is good because they get to plant usually a sunflower or a cucumber seed or something like that. So we focus on more planting seeds, and then of course we have our animal lesson as well, but the planting seed option is a very good option for teachers as well to choose for their students to participate in. So here on our farm in the summertime, it's not as busy as the spring and fall, but we do offer some things. We offer blackberry picking. We have over 8 rows of blackberries. Some of them are as old as 8 years old, so we get lots of blackberries each season. We have a few blueberries, but not enough to really open that up to the public. That's more so just for our personal enjoyment. And then we have fig trees, things like that. So we do offer some berries. We do grow a few vegetables. We do sell some sweet corn, but we don't really sell a lot of our vegetables out to the public, just kind of a personal garden type thing. In the summer, what's really exciting that's happening around here is our summer camps. We offer 2, one in July and one in August, and we always have lots of fun with that. Usually for each camp, we like to try and get about 20 kids, and we have some local teenagers, and then of course our adult helpers as well, but we have some teenagers that volunteer. Maybe they're looking for volunteer hours for school, or maybe they're just looking to get out of the house. So that's always a fun time. We focus on our animal care, we focus on our garden because of course it's summertime, so the kids get to pick vegetables. We have our sunflower field, so they all get to go home with a sunflower. They all get to spend time with our animals. It's very important for us to also incorporate education into our summer camp, but also make it fun. It's also a time for learning about leadership and maybe making a new friend. We always like to make sure our shy kids are just as excited as our kids that maybe are a little bit more outgoing. Our summer camps are always a fun time, and we would love for you or your kids to come and join us for those.